Y'all, welcome to Late Night with Bridget and Holly. I'm your host, Holly.
And I'm your host, Bridget.
And y'all, tonight's episode is going to be called This and That. But before we get started, let me remind you, if you've not yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure you hit subscribe, the notification bell, so you can be alerted every single time we drop new episodes 11 p.m. on Tuesday and Friday. Also, we are pretty much available on any podcast that you can think of. If not, you can email us at bridgetandholly@gmail.com. And our girl Bridget, who is our handy dandy tech person, will make sure that we are on your podcast channel. So on that note, Bridget, you look cute in your Busey shirt.
It's Bucky.
I know I call it
Oh,
Busey.
oh, how
But
funny.
let me tell you, I cannot stand Buc-ee's. When I tell you it gives me the utmost horriblest anxiety, I can't stand it. I've been twice and I don't like it. I do not like Buc-ee's. I think it's overpriced.
Okay, well, bye, because we can't no longer be friends now.
Yeah, I am not big on like their prices are too fucking expensive. You can go in there and look and see like a cup for like $40 and go to Amazon and get it for 15. And their stuff is not that great. Their beaver
Blasphemy.
nuggets, I had them way before Buc-ee's came to us. A friend of mine I met on TikTok 2 years ago seen them. They're okay. It ain't nothing I'd run to Busey's and buy though. Just saying.
Blasphemy. Oh my God, I never knew this about you.
Yeah.
I might have to rethink this whole fucking friendship now.
It's like you know how they're on Wall Street or whatever in the stock rooms and you hear, "Ah, that's what it reminds me of. I feel like I'm in a room with a bunch of people, like two or 300 people, and they're talking on phones and hollering out numbers. Like I can,
Oh
yeah.
my Lord, honey. I don't know. I'm going to have to rethink this.
I
I'll
started to
let you
get
know
that
tomorrow.
cup that you got, but I got this one.
Oh, you got your Halloweeny one?
Yeah, I'm gonna use it all month. All month. I'm gonna wash it every couple of days. I'm gonna use it all month long.
I got multiple Halloween ones, so I can alternate my Halloween ones.
I only have two, but this one I really, really love. The pink one I got, I don't know, I ain't so big on it, but it's okay. So on
I
this and
feel you.
that, I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you get us started, because you chose our this and that topic.
Well, the reason I called it that is because we tend to talk about this and we tend to talk about that. But
True,
I
true.
did want to ask you one question.
Mm-hmm.
If you had to describe yourself in one word is you can only use one word. How would you describe yourself?
God, there's a bunch of words, but I think my number one will probably be loyal. I'm a very,
Loyal.
very loyal person to like my friends, my family. I'm not known as a backstabber. I'm not known as a liar. When you got a friend in me, you legit got a friend in me. I'm very loyal and faithful. Now, when you screw me over, I'll give you a second chance or a first chance or whatever. You screw me over again, I'll give you a second chance. Third time, you kind of done burnt your bridge and it's done.
I feel you. I think
What
that's a
about
good word
you?
to describe you. For myself or for you?
No, for you. And then you tell me my word, and then I'll tell you yours.
I think my word for me is colorful. I talk colorful. I love to be colorful. I think when I come into a room, I bring color to the room. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I wake the room up. I think colorful.
See, I'm like that too, but I don't think that that's the best word to describe you.
Damn it.
Did we freeze?
No, we didn't freeze. I had somebody, I've got a thing up that says do not disturb, and I had somebody try to call and interrupt me.
Oh, it's okay though. It still shows us well. Now your screen went to black.
No, I'm starting over on counting.
Wait, what happened?
I'm starting over on counting.
Oh, we starting it over.
No, I'm saying my timer started over.
Oh, so we need to keep going. Okay, so
I
anyway,
don't know if we need to keep going or
um,
not. How did it do for you that last time when somebody called you and we kept going? Did it just link the two, or did it? How did it do?
you said there wasn't no trouble. I think there was a part that like
Okay,
I don't
we'll
remember.
just
We
keep
were
we'll
able to
keep going
use
and we'll
it.
see what happens. If I have to piece the two together, I will.
Oh, okay. So what word would you describe me? My nose is itching.
What word would I use to describe you?
Uh huh.
Flower?
Flower, because of my dress.
No, no, because there's certain flowers are special and they only bloom at certain times of the year, and I think that and they bring joy to people, and people give them as gifts because they make people happy. So I think you make people happy. I think that there's certain times in your life that you bloom, and when you do, you help other people when you do it.
Aww, that makes me feel good.
Good.
I like your colorful for you, but I don't feel like that's enough for you.
It can only be one
Um,
word.
God, I know, and there's so many that I got for you. Let me just think which one I want to use because I don't want to use a certain word and there's more meaning behind it, but the word don't really sound like it's more meaningful. Um, oh my God, I'm stuck between three words that I want to say for you. Okay, for you, I would have to say that for you, okay, but I'm gonna have to describe other stuff with it. But for you, when I look at you, I just see like you remind me of a shooting star
Okay.
because like you shine in every aspect of what you do, and that includes in what you do for other people. But you're not the shooting star that burns out. You're like that shooting star that just keeps going, that doesn't burn out
Oh, that's
because
very sweet.
you just you just shine so bright, and no matter when there's dark days you still shine through it. No matter when somebody has pooped on you, you shine through it, you know what I mean?
Thank you.
And you're always there to show a bright light for somebody when they're down in the dumps and think that, oh my God, I'm having it bad, and I'm depressed with this and with that, and you always have a way of just showing the brighter side of
Well,
things.
thank
So
you.
you have, to me, shining star describes you more than colorful. I mean, you're very colorful, don't get me wrong, but that word doesn't do you justice, I don't think.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Now, I will ask you this. What
You're
word comes to
welcome.
your mind to describe me when you're mad at me?
I've never been mad at you.
Well, I've been mad at you.
I know, and that was a misunderstanding. And once we talked about it, you was like, "Oh,
I don't know
okay."
what you're talking about, but
I've
I'm
been
talking about when you
hurt.
play Jungle Gin and whoop my ass. I call you a cow titty bitch.
Oh, but you ain't really mad at me.
I don't think
But
I've
I
ever
mean,
been
I've
really mad
never.
at you.
No, no, it was when we first started the podcast, and you finally couldn't accept that I was your sea biscuit.
Oh,
Or are you my sea biscuit? No, no, I'm your sea biscuit. Cause y'all have heard us talk about this a bunch of times. But Bridget likes to be in control. Like you throw a party and she's invited, she's gonna control it.
yeah,
You making plans to do something and she's invited, she's gonna control it. Y'all come up with ideas together, she's gonna grab the reins and she's gonna control it. And I'm the person that can accept that. That's just me. I don't look at her like, oh my God, you're a bitch, or oh my God, Bridget, you're riding me too hard. Da 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 da. I'm a follower and I'm a leader,
yeah.
but I'm a really good follower with her because she's my best friend and she don't steer you wrong, and she will ride you. There are times where she will have to get on me. Like she's not just my best friend, she's like my mom. And I don't get mad at her when she says, I'm like, damn, she's right. Let me get off my ass and do this, or yeah, let me quit thinking this way. So in the beginning, you know, I wasn't too sure this podcast was gonna happen, but once I finally showed her, here's the reins, or whatever, just hook them to my back and let's roll with it. I
Yes,
think I've
I am
been very,
controlling.
very,
I think
good with
I'm
that and
so
showing.
controlling because anytime I put my faith and trust in other people, I've been let down. So I've just learned to just get out of my
Exactly.
way. I'm gonna do it myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
Yeah.
exactly. And that's understandable. Like she finally told me the other day, we were talking about something through voice memo. And me and Bridget, like, even though we don't tell each other secrets, we'll always say, now this stays between us. It ain't going nowhere. And we don't do it because we don't trust each other. We've just been burned. And if it's something that we really don't want, like maybe our significant other or something to know about, like my iPad that she ratted me out on. But I didn't say don't tell Jason, so that's my fault.
Was he not
But,
supposed to know?
yeah, I ended up
Oh,
telling
okay.
him, but he just told him a little sooner. But it's okay. It's all right. He wasn't bad. He wasn't bad. But anyway, when we were talking, she had you had made the comment that, you know, it takes a while for her to trust people and to show, okay, this is gonna be a best friend and a lifelong friend. And it made me happy that she finally told me the other day that I have definitely have proved that to her, like my loyal, my trustworthy, and just being there for her like a good friend should, like a good best friend should do.
Yeah, she did. She did. Yeah,
Yeah, and it
that's
just
good.
made my day because we've been best friends for 2 years now.
But yeah, we and the podcast has went really well, really well.
Yes, it has.
I
Yes, it
think we're
has.
doing
I'm
good with
so
it.
excited.
So okay, so there has been some exciting things happen in my life, but the thing I hate is I can't talk about them.
Why?
Well, you know what it is, but I can't talk
Oh,
about it.
oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh God, that's right. Yeah. Soon, hopefully, though, y'all. Soon, hopefully,
we'll
and
see. Yeah.
y'all are just gonna be as happy as us. Oh my
Mhm.
God.
Mhm. So
Oh my
maybe we'll,
God.
we'll get to talk about it
Yes.
soon, but right now, but it has that has I don't think I've walked since then. I think I've just been floating around. You know what I'm saying?
You literally have been on cloud nine for the last couple of weeks.
I have. I have.
Last couple of weeks. And that just makes my day.
And I just come
And
back
soon
from
we'll
my
reveal, y'all. Soon we'll reveal.
yeah, I come back from my vacation. Got another vacation coming up in October. Now we'll be all Holly.
Thank God. Fall time and winter time is our coloring time,
Yeah.
okay? We already prepping for it, y'all. We got new markers, new coloring books. I'm ready. We'll be coloring a little bit, but I found this book on Amazon, and it's a little book. It's not an 8 by 10 book. It's I don't know. Bridget probably knows the size of it, and it's 30 Days of Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
So to get us back, of course, into our coloring, I showed it to her, and I was like, "Let's do this. Every day in Halloween, we we color a picture, and on the nights where
Every
we can't
every every
color, if
day
we're
in
going
October.
somewhere."
You said every day in Halloween.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, every day in October. Every day in October, we color a picture, and we're going to start. I don't know if we're going to start just from picture one and go down
That's
the
what I
line,
was thinking.
or if we're going to take
Let's do
turns.
that. Let's go from picture one.
Start from picture one, exactly. Okay, that's exactly what we want to. What you got? What you
No,
got?
I was trying to look for the these are all my old books. I was trying to look for the 30 Days of Halloween to
Oh,
show people, but these are not. Listen, y'all. When we first started coloring, I was coloring the little easy books, and Holly's like, "Girl, get out of them books," and I enjoyed them. You know what I'm saying? I really enjoyed them. But she did push me to expand my horizons, and I got some harder books, and I'm glad I did, and I did enjoy them, and I turned out being a decent color in them, a color book.
no, no, she's lying when she says decent. She when she colors. So like, okay, I'll give you a perfect example. We colored the other night, and all my coloring books are stored in a tote because we started
Cause
podcasting,
she
doing
just
TikTok
decided she didn't
more.
want to color with me anymore. Let's just be honest.
No. We both hadn't colored in a while, but I was like, I need them somewhere where I can grab when we start back. Because me and Bridget are hardcore passionate about coloring, but we will take a break. But it's never usually a long break, couple of months, and we get back into it. But we colored the other night because we both wanted to try our new Shuttle Art alcohol ink brush markers. And if y'all hadn't seen them, there's a bold color set, a pastel set, and then there's a 120 set. So I didn't have any of my books out, and she grabs a picture, and I grab a picture. Y'all, my picture looked like maybe a 3-year-old color because I'm rusty. She sits there and she's like, "Oh my God, my grandson looks like he could have colored this picture better than me. And this is da 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 da." Y'all, it was a beautiful picture. Look at that. Like, I don't know what she thinks she did wrong. The
That looks like
house
a
is
kid
gorgeous. The
colored it.
shading,
I just don't
no, it
like
does
the
not. Mine
colors.
does.
I don't like the colors.
Uh-uh. I think it's beautiful. I did like a very, very easy, simple picture.
And you know, I hadn't
Very,
even.
very easy,
I'm
simple
sorry,
picture.
I didn't mean to interrupt you. I hadn't even looked in this
Oh,
30
no, that
days of
was it.
Halloween. But y'all, look at that. Some of
Yeah.
them are hard as hell.
I know. That's going to be a challenge for us. So I was excited about that because I'm like, they're easy, but not so easy.
Like, how are you going to do that? I think with it being on the black paper, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about that, but we'll check it out and see. I mean, how you gonna do that? You know,
Yeah.
but we'll check
We'll
it out
make
and
it
see.
pop.
But this is
But
it,
you
y'all.
know,
You get this on Amazon. You get this on
uh-huh.
Amazon.
But you know what I'm thinking? We could also can probably incorporate like our glitter gel pens and regular gel pens on these pages as well.
You know what? I've been thinking. I've been missing color of my gel pens.
Me too. I pulled my glitter ones out today.
Did you?
I love those. And
That's
my
funny.
art zen or whatever it is that we got that's the same. That
Yes.
big, big one
Yes.
that's got, oh,
Zisms.
yes.
Zism pens.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I pulled those out today too
Yeah.
because
I
I've
like
missed
them.
them.
But yeah,
I
y'all,
love my markers, but
I do too. And y'all, if we both love to color. If y'all haven't ever tried coloring, just pick up a coloring book and some crayons from the Dollar General and get started trying
that's it.
because you'll enjoy that. You'll find that it's so relaxing, so peaceful, so calming. And I'll be honest with you, I am looking forward to getting back into it.
Me too, because I mean, me and Bridget both work. We both do TikToks, and we do two things on TikTok. We do entertainment for you guys, and we do the TikTok shop. So that is two jobs. So that on top of that is three. You know, she's got Mr. Ronnie and her daughter. She helps them. You know, I got my daughter who's in school, and of course my husband. And it just, and then I'm doing my, you know, my crafting where I'm making pins and bracelets and stuff like that. And I need an outlet. You know, the podcast is our outlet, but because we are so busy, there's times we don't even get to record. Like we were so far in advance, but then things just happened. And, you know, she went on vacation or I didn't feel good or something was going on with my husband or daughter. And, you know, our episodes just kind of caught up on us.
She tried to make us
And
believe that he had health issues, but the truth of it, y'all, was he kept forgetting to take out trash, so she beat the hell out of him. And he was down for
yeah,
about a month.
he was, man, y'all. I fucked him up. I bet you his ass woke up early Wednesday morning and took that damn trash can around. Because, you know, the other week he had actually missed trash dump day.
Yeah.
And the trash can was overflowing. Oh, I know I want to talk about real quick. I was on TikTok and across my For You page is, you know, I won't say their names. We'll see if she can figure it out. It's a picture of somebody that I know, you know, with their husband. And they're talking about their honey to-do list.
Oh yeah.
And their husband is sitting on the couch just chilling and relaxing. And she starts showing a fan he put up like 3, 4, 5, 6 things that hadn't been on the camper. I laughed so hard. But that one comment that said, "Oh, poor thing, couldn't you have done anything to help?" But I saw y'all took care of it. I wanted to go off so bad. He loves doing stuff like that for you. He will not let her do that.
Mm-mm.
Okay?
So let me tell you the story. When we got together 20 some years ago, and I started to hang a picture, he had an absolute cow. You don't hang that picture. I'll do that. You don't hang. That's not. We are very much. I know that everybody's about progressive women and da 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 da, but we are very much traditional roles. I cook, I clean, he works, he does the yard, you know what I'm saying? Things he puts together stuff. We are very
Right.
traditional in that sense, and I don't mind. I'm sorry, but I think women have ruined it for us because back years ago, all we had to do was cook, clean, stay home, and watch the kids, be barefoot and pregnant, and the men went out and faced work every day and come home with all that stress on them. We went and run our damn mouth and wanted to be fucking liberated, and now we have to do all that shit we had to do, plus we have to go outside the house and work.
And work.
Yeah. So
Exactly.
whatever, if I
Exactly.
just want to meet the bitch who did all that. I'm gonna tell her shut the fuck up, okay? Anyhow,
Yeah, I
so
like to punch her in her face.
but my thing is, I don't. I'm not one of these liberated women. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to be a So
Same.
when my husband walks in and he goes, "No, you're not to hang that picture. That is my job. I want to hang that picture for you." I'm like, "Well, here's the hammer. Here's the nail. Go for it." You know what I'm saying? Like, you go for it.
Why tell them no?
Right. Anytime we go out of town, anytime we go on vacation, he does all the driving. All I have to do is sit and just be. He has literally, I will be honest with you, he has babied me and pampered me so much through our marriage that I was already lazy and he made me lazier because he don't make me do nothing.
Uh,
He don't make me do nothing. When we're
but
when
see, to me, I think that's okay because, I'm not saying that women can't do it, but that's how I am. I'm more old fashioned,
hmm
old school, like, not that we can't bring home the bacon, but, if we're taking care of the house and the kids and, the cooking and the cleaning and all that stuff, then yeah, the men should be bringing home the bacon because being a full-time mom and a housewife to me is just as much a job as getting out there in the world and working a job.
right. But I'm going to show you how social media can be. So you got women on there that'll get on there and say, "My husband don't lift a finger to do nothing. I have to do everything. It's all on me." Da 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 da. And all these people in the comments will be like, "Throw his ass out. Get rid of him." Da 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 da. Well, then
Yeah,
I'm on the opposite side, and I'm like, "My husband does everything for me." And then they're like, "You need to get up and do something to help him. You need to da 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 da." You see what I'm saying? Like, which is it?
that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Which is it? Do you know, and I know it's supposed to be help equal, but listen, I do help equal. It's just there's a lot of things he likes to do for me. When we go out of town and go on these vacations, all I do, there's so many women I know that have to pack the whole family stuff. They have to pack their stuff, the kids' stuff, this stuff. That's all I have to pack is my suitcase, what I'm taking for myself. He does everything else. He does everything
Right.
else. He loads it up.
And there's nothing wrong with
He
that.
unloads it. He don't let me touch it. He just says, "Get your suitcase ready, get your clothes ready, your toiletries, whatever you want, and let me and set it at the door." And I set it. Well, I set it in the living room, and he gets it and he puts it in the truck and everything.
And see, I think that's awesome. And I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. It doesn't make you lazy. You just got a man who wants to do for you.
Right. But
And
just
I think when people make comments like that, I think they're jealous because they don't have that.
it might be, it could be, but we both, like I said, and I like the girl who commented that. You know what I'm saying? But and she did come back and say no offense. But my thing is, um you got women. There was a woman on there. There was a man who called in. I heard him was on TikTok. He called into a radio show, and he was like he had been in a 24-year sexless relationship.
Oh.
No sex for the last 20 some years. He said, but I'm absolutely madly in love with her. And so everybody was in the
Oh.
comments. All these women was in the comments like, "I want to hear her side. Why is she not giving you sex?" Usually, I'm the same way with my husband. I don't give him sex because he don't lift a finger to do nothing. I'm turned off by him. Da 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 da. Well, for me, I'm on the flip side of that. That's how I feel like the things he does, it shows me he loves me, and that makes me
Yeah.
love him so much more. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like if you got a man that says, "Honey, I'll carry that," or "Honey, I'll put that up," or "Honey, I'll take out the trash," or "Honey, you don't have to do that," it makes you go, "Oh my God, I love you so much. I want to jump your bones." You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like that's the shit that
Exactly.
turns us on. You know what I'm saying? Like that is the shit. When he was underneath the kitchen sink, this may be getting a little too much, but he was underneath the kitchen sink and he was all laying on his back and he was trying to tighten the thing. I go over and I straddle him and I start squatting down and I'm like, "Oh, baby, give it to me." And he's like, "All right, I want that, but let's not do that right now." You know what I'm saying? Like,
Let me finish what I'm doing
yeah,
first.
because that's the stuff that turns me on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
that's the stuff that cranks up my motor, but and I
Uh-huh.
think it makes him want to do those things that much more. He's like, "Okay, well, this is what it takes. All right, well, let me fix something
Yeah,
else."
exactly. Like I do my honey to do list and my honey do does me.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
Oh
He does
God.
my honeydew list, and when he hands me his honeydew list says me, do me.
Yep,
Yeah.
exactly. And I mean I think that to me I just think that's awesome.
Yeah.
I don't see anything wrong with it. Um I I mean, if a man wants to do for you, okay. And Jason, same when, he does stuff for me around here and building stuff, and I'm like, do you need any help at all? And you know what he'll say? He literally say, no, sit your ass right down on the couch and just look pretty.
Yeah, that's right. That's what it
That's
should
what I'm
be.
like,
Yeah,
okay.
that's what it
And
should be.
there'll be times he might be like, baby, can you hold this or
Yeah,
can you hand me this or whatever, which is fine.
yeah.
And even if he wanted me to help him put it together, I would. But yeah, that's what he says.
Hmm.
Sit your ass on the couch and just look pretty
That's
for
right.
me.
That's the way it should be. Yeah.
Wear like some low cut shirt and all that, cause that's a turn on for me.
Yeah.
When my guy is doing for me,
Yeah.
that is the biggest turn on. It just warms my heart,
Me
and
too.
like it just shows me like, God, you really do love me to sit here and put this 500-piece vanity
We need to
together.
do a podcast on what turns you on.
We should do that.
That's our next
Yes.
one. Our next one is what
What's
turns
your
you on.
turn on?
What's your turn on?
Or
Yeah, what
yeah,
turns you on? Yep.
either one. That's our next one.
Yep.
That's our next
We'll
one.
talk about all those things because I got quite a few things. You'll laugh when I tell you, and then we're already too long into this podcast, so we'll hold that for the next one. Yep.
Yes, that's gonna make a good one because oh my God, I got some crazy things too. So we might match each other, but I don't know. We'll see whose is the craziest.
There you go.
But y'all, we hope y'all have enjoyed this podcast, and just let us know what is your take on letting your man do everything for you in that aspect. Are you against that? Are you for it? Do you think it's okay? We think it's okay. And just if you want us to touch a subject, or ask us any questions and need some advice or settle an argument, again, you can always email us at bridgetandholly@gmail.com. Yeah.
That sounds good.
So on that note, we'll see you guys later. Love you.
Bye.
Bye.